When Dr. Atuforsin came here, he now tells us the 24-hour economy will come later. The policy will come later. So you lie to Ghanaians. How come in 2025 your maiden budget, the 24-hour economy policy is not featuring in that budget? So 2025 we should forget about 24-hour economy. What you are doing in 2025, persecution, persecution, persecution. 2025, persecution, persecution, persecution. 2025, persecution, persecution, persecution. We want jobs. You said that you're going to create 24-hour economy. When Akufo-Addo promised free SHS, he did not defer the free SHS policy. Today, even in the education sector, I cry for the Harun Idrisu led ministry. What is there in the budget? Let's open the budget. He has been denied every opportunity to lead a policy in the educational sector. Is a GET fund under the Ministry of Education. Now free SHS is being managed by GET fund. And under GET fund is either to report to the finance minister or is going to report to the presidency. We don't know. Oh Haruna. Oh Haruna. Oh Haruna. Mr. Speaker, they cannot. Mr. Speaker, they cannot start with lamentation.
Honorable Minority Leader.
They cannot, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is leaders debating. If you encourage this, Mr. Speaker, if you encourage this, you destroy the debate.
I thought you invited
I have not invited him, Mr. Speaker. I have not. Don't.
Because I saw you mentioning his name. Very well. Very well.
Mr. Speaker, they started with lamentation. They continue to lament. And even now, their ministers are lamenting. Oh, Harun Idrisu. What have they given you? You have been given a portfolio without resources. The free SHS policy. Read the budget. Read the budget. Read the budget, Mr. Idrisu. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? They've taken all your power from you. Mr. Speaker, this is our Assam budget. This is our Assam budget. And now let's even go to their so-called big push. The so-called big push. You promised $10 billion for this so-called big push on infrastructure. In your 2025 budget allocation, you are only allocating 13 billion Ghana cedis. Its equivalent is $800 million. Indeed, more research. You promised $10 billion. Now, 4 years you have. Let's even say you want to divide this over 4 years. Do your mathematics. Even your maths is a suspect. Even your maths is a suspect. Now, refer to paragraph 240 on page 49 of the budget. The minister asks why anyone will promise to build Agenda 111 hospitals and fail to allocate enough resources to complete them. Is this a question to ask? You've come to inherit a project. The health infrastructure of our country is critical. Instead of allocating resources to complete this project, you are here lamenting. You are here lamenting. Lamentation. 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 Meanwhile, refer to Appendix 4A, page 139 of the budget, Office of Government Machinery. When you were in opposition, you were complaining about 326 million for Office of Government Machinery. Today, you are allocating 2.7 billion cedis. Hey! 2.7 billion! 2.7 billion for Jubilee. Your party people are Jubilee House. You are spending 2.7 billion. Meanwhile, the big push is suffering. Meanwhile, the woman in banking that you promised that you were going to establish a new bank for women, you gave them only 51 million cedis. And then you are paying party people. You've loaded party people at Jubilee and spending 2.7 billion cedis on them. Research alone is 70 million. What research? CSIR needs money. You are not giving them money. We need research to be done in our various hospitals. You are not supporting them. And then you are funding political research at Jubilee. 70 million cedis. 70 million cedis. We thank God that you have only one term. We thank God you have only one term. We thank God you have only one term. And you come here to say you are cancelling the 1D, 1F. What is your dream for the private sector? What is your dream for the private sector? Economy can only grow when there is a thriving private sector. When you give space to entrepreneurs, when you give opportunity for Ghanaians to do their business and to grow the economy. This 1D, 1F initiative was aimed at helping the private sector so that they can do their businesses at a cheaper cost and employ more Ghanaians. You come, you say you are cancelling. In its place, what are you doing? In this your 2024 budget, what is there in the budget of the private sector? You can read and read and read. You can edit and edit and edit your notes. You will find nothing for the private sector. All you know is sack them, sack them, sack them. All you know is persecution, persecution, persecution. All you know is arrest them, arrest them, arrest them. But I want to assure you that although we in the MPP and the minority will walk through this valley of the shadow of death, we will not fear any evil. God will be with us. You can decide to arrest all of us. You can threaten all of us of arrest, but we'll come back stronger and defeat you in 2028. This government has reneged on its duty to the people of Ghana. A bona fide of a government is to create jobs, is to ensure good governance. And this NDC government has failed in that responsibility. You have failed. Today in this country, the only road being constructed is the Chain Home Road. The Chain Homes Road is the only road. There's the only road. Where is the commencement? Where is the commencement? The only road that you are constructing is the Chain Homes Road. That is where you are busy constructing the roads. You've left the roads in Adaklu. You've left the roads in Norton. You've left the roads in Akati South. You've left the roads in Winneba. The only road under construction. The only road under construction is the Chain Home Road.
Honorable Minority Leader, Akati South Road has been abandoned in 2017.
Mr. Speaker, I'm talking about new contract. New contract. There's no new contract in Akati South. Mr. Speaker, Boku Central Roads. Mr. Speaker, today, the only road, the only new roundabout we are seeing is the Chain Homes one. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Where is the commencement? If you claim there is variation, what is the source of the variation? What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. You come here, all you know is to attack the Akufo-Addo government. You've forgotten that Akufo-Addo bequeathed you with a free SHS that was introduced and sustained. Today you are struggling.